Hello, welcome to the daily political tarot readings here on the Black and Orange channel. Sorry. The laser pointer. Somebody really wants to play. So, I thought maybe you might want to see a little bit as he's running around. But I've got lots of questions today. Thank you for being here. Oh, where'd it go? Where'd it go? I'm here 365 days of the year. I take your questions out of the chat. And anything in the chat in all caps is how you communicate with me. Other than that, please just type normally because people have whole conversations and are really supportive of each other. 10% of my Black and Orange income from every source that comes to me goes to 10% of my income from Black and Orange goes to feedingamerica.org, which supplies food to food banks across the country. It's an ongoing thing. And we have epic troll slayers who keep us safe. All right, at this point, I'm just entertaining him, and he's not actually playing. You're not playing, dude. Are you done? Are you done? He's like, but. Are you gonna play? Okay, I don't think he's actually playing at this point, so. All right, we'll play again later. You're a goofball. You're a good boy. All right. He was crying and crying and crying as crying. Sorry for the delay today. We were Sarah was helping me, and we were clarifying questions because there are some really good ones today. There were also some people who I'd never heard of, and so I was trying to quickly get some information so that I could better explain to people who maybe didn't know who that was, or kind of what I'd be looking for. So, yes. Boo Boo Zen Kitty hunting the bad lighted dot. Oh, yes. But, he says. Come here. Oof. You're so good. You're so good. All right. So, I'm trying to think what else. Are you going to get some rest? Yeah. We're going to get some rest, good boy. You are a good boy. You are a sweetheart. You're good, poo-poo. Good boy. All right, precious. All right, precious. Here you go. There you go. All righty. All right, let's get the show on the road. Okay, so I've got your 12 questions. They're in the chat. If you're watching this on replay, hello, you can always go down into the description box, skip ahead to whatever you're interested in, and just pick and choose. One of the things I was thinking about doing today also on the community page is I think I might start putting up a suggestion box, because there are people who, they have opinions, and I don't want people to feel like they can't. There's a difference between making a suggestion and saying things that are kind of mean, but it also has to do with context, like where they're put and that sort of thing. And I'm so grateful for you, and I want to make this channel as good for you as I possibly can. So I'm gonna create a little graphic, and I think every week I'm going to put up a suggestion box, and we'll see what's there, and we'll see what happens. Oh, okay. Sorry He's got a lot of energy. So, oh, Pamela's bringing coffee for everybody. Oh, okay. Oh, thank you, Pamela. Thank you. Exactly what I needed. You're so sweet. Okay, so Elizabeth M., a snark stone, a snark pit. Is you saying that that's what a suggestion box will turn into, or that's what you're suggesting? All right. I'm going to start with a question that was left over from yesterday. I don't know how I missed it, but I did. Or maybe I missed. Yeah, no, I think I saved it. Anyway, it doesn't matter. 6 minutes in, Lisa had a question. He's making noise. I'm trying to figure out what he's doing. Lisa has a question. Can you read on the mystery illness that has killed 100 people in Sudan? The World Health Organization is over there going, no, because there's a mysterious illness that has killed 100 people. And they don't know what it is. They're trying to figure out, does it spread? Does it not? What's going on? What is this? So understanding, this is not medical advice. This is not medical knowledge. This is reading on the collective energy, and I'll see what I can pick up. This is not just a CYA move. I'm serious. Do not take any medical information, medical advice, legal advice, financial advice from anybody on YouTube. Anybody. You can take information. You could take it to somebody who has the nice, nifty little framed certificates of their training, official training on the wall. Remember, as much as I am grateful you are here, as much as I look forward to this every day, the only thing that is on my wall is a painting of Chicago. Hello from Chicago. That's it. Hello, Becca. Becca from House of Lenormand is here. Yay. All right. So, let me see. Sudan. Mysterious illness. I also have some potentially positive news. I've positive astrological news about the Omicron version, variant of COVID, but we'll talk about that in a minute. But for now, Sudan. Dave is saying Chicago is great pizza. Don't we just? Now, if I could just get vegan Chicago-style pizza. Sudan illness. Eight of Wands. Oh boy, it's a part of climate change. As we change the climate, as we lose rainforest, as we, as animals start doing different things to try to survive and going to different places and dealing with different other things than normal, these things come up. Four of Swords. Seven of Swords, Five of Wands, World, Knight of Cups. They're on it. Is there reason to be worried if you live in that area? Yes. But in a sense, perhaps it's a positive thing that right now the whole world is very much geared up to respond to something like this, to a mysterious illness, to what do we need to do to contain it, to figure out what it is. I mean, there's so much push for things like that. So, but it kind of came out of nowhere. It was like there wasn't anything, and then this kind of thief in the knife kind of showed up, and now there's what is it? What is panic? What's this? And this is the whole world coming together, going, okay, we're on it. That's good. That's good. Electra Storm says they say the old viruses are coming back because we keep decimating the rainforest where they remained hidden. Yeah. Elizabeth M says a benefit of the COVID pandemic is a new medical sensitivity. Good. Hello, is it Mammy Tut? Mamie? I'm so sorry. I want to make sure I pronounce your name correctly. So what's going to happen with this? Thank you for being here. Desert Dawn saying, with the melting permafrost, many viruses will be released that humans have no resistance to. Oh, there's all kind of stuff. I think I had a question a while back about somebody was talking about they're getting explosions in Russia in the kind of middle of nowhere. It's the permafrost thawing and methane and other things, that have been kind of frozen and kept. They're coming up and it just reaches critical mass or whatever. And it just boom. Ace of Cups. That's medical stuff. All right, let's dig through the muck. What's here? All right, what are we looking at? Let's get samples. Let's send them where they need to go. Get that. Get this. I need this and that. Before this spreads, are you wearing a mask? You should already be wearing a mask. High Priestess, Queen of Cups, Three of Wands. And of course, I feel like I need to say this. I don't know why. They want to make sure it's not airborne. I'm just being drawn to this cloud. So, and right underneath it, they want to get on top of this quickly. On top of this. Higher wisdom. The secrets of the unknown. And like little coronaviruses or whatever this is going to be. This is medical. This is minor. This is another excuse for the anti-vaxxers, the anti-immigrant people to. Who cares? You guys are idiots. Just a thought. My opinion. Darren Smith says, went to the bookstore, is amazed to see tons of tarot cards. Do you think it's because all of the wonderful tarot readers on YouTube these past few years? Maybe. Hello, Roxana. I don't know, Darren. It might be. I think it's when I worked in a major chain bookstore about 10 years ago. There was a push toward games. So some of the sections that had some of the shelves. Big sections of shelves that had books on them previously were taken over with games. And so I'm just wondering if it's a continuation of that. So who knows? And certainly back in the 90s, I mean, you guys remember in the 90s, where mid 90s, when Pluto was in Sagittarius, and you'd go into a big bookstore and there was a huge New Age section. So, yeah. The main thing I'm getting from this is they're on it. They are absolutely on it. So that's good. And people are willing to throw, countries, corporations, they're willing to throw money at this. Okay, so we've got movement. Good. Hanged Man, Chariot, big, to suppress this thing quickly, you can't get bigger movement than a Chariot. worldwide movement. I mean, come on. This is massive. That's 3 major arcana and a chunk of money. Fret not. Okay. All right. So at 15:30, we've got a question from Renee V. All right, at 15:30, Veronica Cruz. I'm guessing no relation to Ted. Veronica Cruz helped women get abortions when it was illegal in Mexico. She's using this so she would help women in Mexico get across the border for procedures and then go home. She's using the same network to bus women to Mexico and help others across the U.S. get access to the abortion pill. Will this be successful? Veronica Cruz, bless you. My gosh, the number of lives you have saved, the number of women's lives you have saved is probably staggering. Renee V, no? No what? Oh, no relationship to Ted. I'm hoping, otherwise I've done something horribly wrong. Yes, Squeaker. Yeah? What do you want? Am I going to have to get those buttons and try to get you to use them? So I'll be even more at your beck and call? What? We're looking at Veronica Cruz, who is doing a great service to womankind. Yes, absolutely. Yes, a great service. Renee, not Ted Cruz. Yeah, Veronica Cruz. Hi. How you doing? Are you tired? Are you tired, Fuzzhead? Communication. Sort of Underground Railroad-ish. 3 of, certainly saving lives, 3 of Wands, Strength, 7 of Cups, Lovers. She's fighting the good fight. Bless her. These are the stupid laws. This is the stuff she has to do and deal with. A bunch of misinformation and lies and nonsense. Eventually, the people who've put these kind of stupid laws into place, they will be on the defensive. But it's going to take a while. And for right now, this poor woman, she is down. Talk about them being down in the muck. Fighting the good fight. Oh, Pamela Bryant. I looked on YouTube for that George Michael video of him singing Somebody to Love by Freddie Mercury. Like you said, it was awesome. Thank you for the recommendation. Good. Good. Is today your birthday, Desrat? Today your birthday. Happy birthday. She's saving lives. Literally. Kim Hawkins says, did you hear Jared Kushner filed for divorce? Really? Renee V says she also educates on how to fight to get it legalized like they did in Mexico. Oh, bless her. Judgment. 5 of Cups. 6 of Pentacles. I'm just getting, she's just going to keep fighting. She's just fighting the good fight. She's just dealing with bureaucracy and organizing people and red tape and I mean, it's a huge task. Bless her. I'm just getting her continuing the fight. I'm not getting anything more specific than that, I'm afraid. Electra Storm, abortion pill cannot be mailed. Renee V says she's relentless and fearless. Bless her. Election day. Yes, Desert Dawn, sending love and light to Veronica Cruz. Everyone helping her. Everyone she helps. Divine energy to save lives. It's just, I will say just one thing. I will just put one toe on my soapbox for just a moment to say, don't tell me you are pro-life when you are basically creating so many orphans, considering women who have abortions, most of them, vast majority, already have children. So don't tell me you're pro-life if you're making orphans. Just a thought. Moving on. Tower, Ace of Pentacles, Death card. Texas. Texas is a mess. Texas is just, this is Republican rule. Tower and death. I don't know how to say it more clearly than that, but that's election day. You want to get rid of these heinous people, you have to vote them out. Okay. Bless her. Okay, at 22:30, we've got Hippie Sue's question. Okay, 22:30. Could Liz Cheney be the woman most readers have seen as the woman who takes down Trump? Liz Cheney. Yes? Yeah? What's going on? Look, what's going on? Are you tired? Do you want to play? What is going on here? You seem like I think you're tired, but I'm not sure. You just seem upset. But I can't do anything when you're all tucked away in there. I want to help you. Do you want to go to sleep? Ooh, here. Come have a nap. Come have a nap, sweetheart. Come on. Baby boo. Baby boo. Come on, sweetheart. Look at this for a good kitty. There you go. Oh, you're a good boy. Yes, you are. There we go. Okay. All right, hopefully you'll be quiet now. All right, sorry about that. Thank you, Darren. All right, so hopefully he'll get some rest now. He's settling down. Okay. Don Gubb says, I think the term woman will take down 45. The premise is plural. Could be. It could be. But let's have a look at it. Now it's 25. Oh, no. I don't want to sleep. I want to stay awake and be annoying. All right, Liz Cheney. A woman will take down Trump. It was the Queen of Wands, though, wasn't it? That's the card everybody kept getting. Was the Queen of Wands. Hi. She's very much a Queen of Pentacles, but quit it. Quit. 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 Don't rip that up. Don't eat that. Stop it. Don't eat that. Sorry. Did you guys see the beginning of the second Guardians of the Galaxy movie? Where Rocket has to stop in the middle of the fight, this huge fight going on, to go grab Groot. Spit it out. Spit it out. Don't eat that. He started eating a bug. Don't eat that. Fire, going all around. Yeah. Two of Swords. Well, legal decisions. She's definitely up there. Four of Swords. Fool. Eight of Pentacles. Justice. Yay! Oh, and that justice is gonna hurt. She feels like she is saving the country and saving the Republican Party. And she's had enough. She went along for a while, but enough. And she's working feverishly. It feels, for what it's worth, it feels like they are going to recommend charges for Trump to the DOJ. Justice, and it's going to hurt. It's going to hurt, which is a really bad day for the country in a sense, but okay, quit. Hey, quit it. I know, but you need to just quit. Relax. Please relax. This isn't quite how I planned on doing my live stream today. No. Please don't chew my cards. We're very tired, and I really wish you would go to sleep. Relax. No kitty butt on camera. It's the only rule. No. Okay, you're tired. Quit. No, seriously. You're tired. If I put him outside and I put a pillow in the cat door, he's going to cry out there. And so maybe Boo needs to smell a drop of lavender. Not really. Okay. You have seconds before I put this away again. Nope. All right. If you're not gonna play with it, then we're not doing this. All right, we're just gonna have to deal with whatever he's gonna do. Justice is coming for Trump, but I don't know that it's necessarily Liz Cheney in particular. Yeah, you guys are very sweet. Thank you. Don't eat that. Don't eat that. right, at least he's not eating them. He got into the shredding pile. But he's not eating them. But he is playing with them. Okay, not eating. Good. All right, we're good. Okay, this whole live stream is just being completely derailed. All right, sweetie. I need you. To go elsewhere. Come on, Santa. There. I'm so sorry. Okay. He wants his own show. Trouble's coming for Trump. Prosecutors taking away his resources. Matter of time. Yep. So, does full moon energy affect cats? Well, yeah, affects everybody. But the full moon was last Saturday, so. Teresa Ford says our kitty ate curling ribbon a few years ago. $4,000 later, we learned we need pet insurance. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Cardboard flying. Lavender is toxic to cats. Okay. Elizabeth M. Mom's got to do what a mom's got to do. See? Now, I told you it'd start crying. Yes. It's beginning to look a lot like Rico. Okay. Poor Boo Boo's lost his zen, says flying without a broom. Absolutely. All right. So at 32:30, Steve had a question. The consensus over the last few months has been that Omicron wouldn't be that bad. Omicron has exploded. New shutdowns. What happened? And now what? I'm about this close to saying, you know what? I'm moving the computer onto the floor because that's where that's where the cards go. That's where the cat goes. That's where everything is. All right. Well, the Omicron, it looks bad. The only good thing that I've heard is Andre at Astrology Alert has been saying that if you look at when Jupiter went into Pisces back May, June, things suddenly got better with the COVID situation. And then it retrograded back into Aquarius and we got all of this. So Jupiter will go into Pisces and stay there December 28th. So astrologically, there's a chance that that's going to move things in a more positive direction. But let's have a look. Glenn Amelia says, I'm having a great chuckle this morning. Keep going. He's outside the door crying. I don't know if you can hear him, but he's outside the door crying. We'll see how this goes. All right. All right, the Omicron variant. heinous. The whole COVID pandemic is just heinous. Five of Cups, Hermit, Ace of Swords. That's the vaccine. Got two cards here. You can take the vaccine or not. That's part of the problem right there. Ultimately, the government steps forward. More mandated vaccines. I understand there's some people who can't. I understand you can't. There's some people who can't take the vaccine. I understand that. I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about the people who can and are just being ignorant. Did you guys see on Jimmy Kimmel recently his it was Christmas carols by very entitled white women? Yeah. So we still had variants. They are studying them. This is the vaccines, taking them. Governments increasingly pushing that around the world. Boosters. Wheezy Squeeze Box. I like that. Wheezy Squeeze Box says Omicron settles and multiplies in the bronchial tract, not in the lungs. Almost no one needs oxygen or ventilation, but it is much more transmissible than Delta. Okay. Are things going to get better in 2022 with COVID? No thanks to Trump. We're going to spend a big chunk of the year just saying to these people over and over, wrong, not true, that theory, that horse paste, that no, because this is two cards, but it's minor arcana. This is major arcana. And in comparison, the energy of major and minor arcana, it's usually like this, at least. So our strength in saying no. So I hope that helps a little. So yes, dear. So at 39 and a bit, yes, dear. 39. All right. The sun's getting bright. 39:30. Okay. Yes, dear. Hippie Sue had a question. Is the DOJ or the FBI going to have to take over the January 6 investigations due to the amount of GOP crimes involved? Is it too huge for the committee to handle anymore? Well, the committee can't. They can't arrest people. They can only recommend. So, but I understand what you're saying. Does it just grow to such a point where the January 6th committee has to hand everything off to the DOJ or FBI or whatnot. Yes, dear. What do you think? Okay. This is what we're going to do. All right, you are going to get some laptop because I need to do these readings, sweetheart. I need to do these readings. Oh, come on. Move along. Move along. I don't want to mush you. I'm going to lower this desk, and I do not want to mush you. No mushing of the kitty. No, wait. Okay. All right. Come here. Come here. Come sit in my lap. Otherwise, I'm not going to get these readings done. Come on, sweetheart. Come here. Sit in my lap. Come on. All right. Now, will the January 6th committee have to hand over things to the DOJ, the FBI? Because they're doing a lot of investigative work on their own, but is it actually too big for them to handle? True, T. Jones, the committee only investigates. That's true. Hi. It's certainly big. Page of Cups is absolute corruption. Hi. See? Happy kitty. Happy purry kitty. I don't know if you can hear him purring, but he's purring. 5 of Pentacles. 10 of... Boy, they're cleaning up a lot of mess. It doesn't feel like they have to hand everything over, but they're definitely going to recommend quite a lot of people for potential charges, is what it feels like. So, Gary Atkins, Boo-Boo Zen Kitty found his Zen. Yes, good kitty. Good kitty. Good boy. Making biscuits. This rat says Boo-Boo Zen Kitty can't decide where to make the donuts. Set this down to something. There we go. All right. Polly1 says perhaps Kitty could pick a card or two. Oh, you guys are so sweet. All right, 44 minutes. Hippie Sue had another question. 44. Can integrity be maintained if the GOP gains control of the House? Would that cause the FBI or DOJ to take over? Oh, okay. So that's if the GOP takes over the House. Will the DOJ / FBI grab the case? Very good question. Can you hear him purring? Probably not. So, well, I'm getting cards straight off the top of the deck, which usually is a sign in of itself, which is everything above board, by the book. Merrick Garland may seem like a stick in the mud, but he's our stick in the mud. So, thank you, Joanne. 7 of Cups. Good boy. Oh yeah, the GOP would bury this thing, and they would use everything that was done, and try to switch everything around. And eesh. Oh, Maria Rich, thank you. Yes, Don. He is color coordinated technically, or I'm color coordinated to him. Temperance. Yes, Temperance. Temperance, Queen of Cups. That was a little humidifier that's on my desk, if you're wondering what that noise was. Hermit. 9 of Pentacles, 2 of Pentacles. They're not going to. I'm getting it really clearly. Would they do that? Oh yeah, it would get ugly. But I'm getting no. You have 2 Republicans on there, even if the rest of the party is trying to say they're not Republicans. The country sees it as bipartisan. No, there are Republicans on there. There's a Cheney on there. What are you going to tell me there isn't a Republican? Cheney. People know who Cheney is. This is a daughter of Cheney. And this is actually the committee, but it's Temperance. And they're looking very, very carefully at information. They're bringing the receipts. Boy, wasn't that was just, that was a moment of beauty. When Liz brought the receipts. And this is the far right feeling we're sitting pretty. Apparently, one of the many, many things that Trumple Thinskin is whining about is that McCarthy didn't get anyone onto the committee to try to sabotage it. And they end up much weaker. Republicans end up much weaker because of all this. So, would they destroy? Oh, they would weaponize this thing. Absolutely weaponize. If the Republicans were to take over the House next January, I know in the advertisements they always say, well, if the Democrats get in, they're going to do all these heinous things. It's going to be the worst thing ever. They're going to, blah, blah, blah. The Republicans actually would. So, yeah. Trump is, let me see, make sure I've got the right person. Yes, G. Vega, Trump is suing Letitia James to end the probe. Yeah. I wonder if I thought I had something in here about that. Hang on. So there's that. Let me move this down. Oh yeah, it's question number 8. We're on number 7, so we'll be looking at that. And for those who are not watching on a TV, all the questions are in the description box, so you can follow along. 4930. Janelle Keller had a question. Did Manchin work with the Republicans to tank BBB, the Build Back Better Act? Matter of fact, I'm going to move this number 12 up. We'll get to Trump in just a minute because I do want to read on this Manchin thing. Actually, there are a number of Manchin questions here. You know what? There are, my gosh, there are like 3 or 4. Let me actually move these up. These other ones up. because once I'm in this energy, it would make more sense to, once I'm in there, to stay in there. All right, that makes sense. So we've got a question that we're going to look at the suit Trump has filed against Letitia James. How long until that's shot down? Then we're going to look at Stephanie Murphy, a member of the House Select Committee who's not seeking re-election. Kellyanne Conway, will she be indicted by the January 6th committee? She was in the tent. And then we get, did Manchin work with Republicans to tank Build Back Better? What's going to happen to Manchin now? Will corporate America come down on Manchin for tanking Build Back Better? And there was a really good opinion article today in USA Today, actually, I think it was. I've got it, where someone had some really good suggestions on what the Democrats could be doing, should be doing, that would help raise Biden's numbers, help people in the country connect with the Democratic messages and goals. So we'll look at that. All right, so to move stuff around, sorry about that. So at 52, we're going to look at how quickly is... Okay, Janelle Keller asked, how soon will the suit Trump filed against Letitia James be shot down? She's saying she wants to talk to him. Of course she does. I know I don't. But hey, if somebody wants to talk to her. So Trump has filed suit to stop him from being, he's saying it's politically motivated, I'm being harassed. So Trump is taking Letitia James to court to say, you can't touch me. Oh, what was that old thing? Well, I'm rubber and you're glue. And everything you throw at me sticks to you. And other intelligent thoughts by Trump. Queen of Pentacles. They've got the goods. They've got the paperwork. Letitia James, her and her people can walk into court and say, receipts. Many receipts. Shall we go through them? And the judge will say, did you get those legally? And she will say, yes. And he will say, and you found wrongdoing? And she will say, yes. And the judge will say, okay. He's going to lose another one. He's trying to bully. It always worked before, but she's working with Side Vance. She's working with all these other. There's so many entities coming after Trump right now, and it's just one more way he's feeling all beaten up because it's going to be a get out of my courtroom. I don't care who you are. Oh boy. Don Gubb says 45 is a one-trick litigation. Ew. The other L word that. No, I know what you mean. He's a one-trick pony. It's not going to work. It's just not. Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out where is he getting the money for all this? His lawyer, such and such, his lawyer, such and such. He's going to fight it all the way. He doesn't want to talk to anybody. He knows he'll perjure himself. The man is incapable of speaking without lying. Oh, we're back here. But I was president. Yeah, you were. Not anymore. But I'm important. But I'm a raging narcissist. I don't care. Wheezy Squeezebox says from the RNC. Oh, that's a point. That's a point. They are paying. They just paid $1.7 million of his legal fees. What are you doing in your life that you need nearly $2 million? You've paid more than $2 million in legal fees. What have you been doing? Okay. But thank you for reminding me, Doxy Mom. You are correct. And Kim Hawkins, thank you. All right, 5630. Michelle had a question. 56. Anyone's ever wondering why the long nails? Many reasons. One of them is it's easier to type, to reach the keys when I'm trying not to disturb him when he's on my lap. Okay. Well, the question from Michelle was, why is Stephanie Murphy, a member of the House Select Committee, not seeking re-election? Apparently she's from, now correct me if I'm wrong, from Florida. And I was afraid that would happen. Don't move. Come on, card. Work with me here. You're okay. You're fine. You're fine. Relax. 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 Will you please relax? Please relax. All right, let's see what happens. $58.30. Why is Stephanie Murphy, a member of the House Select Committee, who I believe is in Florida, why is she not seeking re-election? The news is saying that, it's when I spend more time with my family. Others are saying, as it just looks more and more likely that Democrats won't retain power in the House. I'm like, that's not a given. Thank you, DLC. Thank you. Appreciate that. So, Stephanie Murphy, why is she seeking re-election? Well, my understanding is she's a Democrat from Florida, or a Democrat in Florida. I can't even imagine the death threat she's getting. Bullies. The card of bullies. Oh, thank you, Pamela Bryant. 6 of Pentacles, 4 of Wands, 9 of Pentacles. Yeah, like I said, correct me if I'm wrong, but she's in Republican land. I better make sure. Since you guys are having wonderful conversations on your own, which is awesome. U.S. Representative Stephanie Murphy, Representative, Florida's 7th District. She's a Democrat. Yes. And she's not going to seek re-election. She's a centrist, but she's in Death Santis land. And she's also, I believe, the first Vietnamese American elected to that office or something like that. But anyway, point is, there comes a point where there's only so much abuse and threats. I wonder how many bomb threats she's had to deal with. I wonder how much security she needs. Mandy saying, is the full moon affecting Boo Boo? Well, I don't imagine, because the full moon was 2 days ago. So it would still be fairly, I mean, it's waning, but it hasn't waned a ton, but it has waned a bit. I don't know. Stephanie Murphy, basically, are you leaving because of all the threats and the grief and the weapon? That's a big old weapon. Howling at the moon, another weapon. Ace of Wands, thief. It's toxic. Absolutely toxic. Horrible. Bless her. Bless her. Oh, by the way, did you guys see the woman who got up at it was some kind of school board or local council, city council, something, and she got up and started singing to Mariah Carey's Christmas song and changed the lyrics to how great ivermectin is, and if you're thinking she had Mariah Carey's kind of voice, of course she didn't. I'm off key sometimes. Guilty. But wow. I don't even think she chose one before she started. But she did have the recording of the instrumental part. It was a thing. Holly Friend said yes, she's crazy. Oh, so okay, so you have, that is a thing. That was definitely a thing. 103.30. Leilah, integral soul. I like that. 103.30. Can you check on Kellyanne Conway? Will she be indicted by the January 6th committee? I had completely forgotten she was there, but I mentioned it to Sarah, and Sarah was like, "Oh yeah, she was in the junior video." Like, oh, lovely. Thank you, Sandy. I have not, Joanne. I've never heard Genghis sing. I'll have to check that out sometime. Kellyanne Conway. I do not miss you at all. You still have the Zoomies? Really? I don't know where he's getting his energy. This is crazy. Atha Volpe is saying no, but on the other hand, Lady G recorded a joyous rendition of the Hallelujah chorus. Oh, I don't call him that. Hi, would you like to be back on my lap? Do you want to come sit down and rest? How about you rest? Yes, there we go. There we go. We'll have some quiet rest. Resting is good. Resting is good. I thought you meant Lady Gaga for a second. Hi. Lady G is... Oh, Ganga I'm referring to. Okay. Okay. Good. Good, good. Oh, she did a Hallelujah course? Oh, I bet it was amazing. You are so soft. Yes, you are. All right, so... Enough with the distractions. He's just a distraction monster today. Kellyanne Conway. Is it just me, or has she been awfully quiet? Nothing to see here. Queen of Wands, that's her. Desert Dawn saying maybe Santa slipped Booba's and Kitty an early gift of catnip. Allison, hey Allison. Allison's here. Allison Jacobs saying an all tarot reader Christmas choir. There we go. All right, 7 of Pentacles, 2 of Swords, Moon, 5 of Cups, 2 of Wands. It feels like she is going to be called in if she hasn't spoken to them already. She was there. What did you see? Her communications. Excuse me. Sorry. It's a lot of upset. She's a witness. If nothing else, she's a witness. Was Conway? Was Kellyanne Conway involved? Or how involved was she in the January 6th insurrection? Thank you, guys. Thank you, Ricky. Kellyanne, how involved were you? You were right there. She was at ground zero. Well, that's not. Well, she was ground zero of the rally. Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Cups. King of Pentacles. 10 of Cups. Emperor. Kellyanne knew a lot. The handing over of power of the emperor from Republican to Democratic control, but Trump there in the center, the Republicans there in the center, Democrats were celebrating, but the emperor. She was right there. I don't think I got specifically a working on this issue card, but she knew. How much did you know? Kellyanne Conway, how much did you know? she already knew a lot she already knew a lot of secrets that Republicans would not want out. Pause down just a touch. Alexa, turn off the right light. There we go. There. She already knows a lot. Queen of Pentacles, Magician, Five of Wands. There she is. What was going on? Who was leading? She knew about the speech. She saw Trump right there. She was in the thick of it. And you didn't see her running to the DOJ or FBI or media saying they're talking about a coup. Teresa Ford saying, had she seen the PowerPoint? Sorry. Trump the bully. She's a bully too. Devil. Five of she was so sad. The idea of losing power. She just couldn't handle it. Election. She could not let it go. She did not want to lose power. It was too sad. What can we do? What can we do? Election. I had completely forgotten she was even there, but apparently she was. Apparently she knew quite a bit. Traitor. Assuming this is true. I'm not 100% accurate, but okay. I don't know what that means. Sorry. Karen V says she traded her daughter for power. How very sad. Yeah, that video. That's brutal. Hey, Pamela Bright, here's another round of drinks. Hey, thank you. Oh, good. I could use a top up. Susan, is it Ailes? Ailes? Manchin made his little speech on Fox so he wouldn't be harassed. Yeah. 114. We're getting a Manchin right now. Got a number of questions on him. It's a perfect comment. Okay, now Pumpkin is caterwauling downstairs. I don't understand. I don't understand. Okay. 114:30. Janelle had a question. Did Manchin work with the Republicans to tank Build Back Better? Didn't McConnell actually come out and say he may as well just switch parties? You do hear Pumpkin. And that's why you've got interest here. What's going on? Susan, last name sounds like Alice. Okay, Susan Alice. Okay, thank you. Polly wanted, do the kitties want to participate in the readings? Something. It's kitty pandemonium day, 1:15:30. All right, so let's get down to this whole Manchin garbage. Did Manchin work with the Republicans to tank Build Back Better? Yes, Boo-Boos and Kitty's doing a pumpkin check. Yes, indeed. So Manchin, do you actually work with McConnell? Do you work with the Republicans to tank Build Back Better? Because apparently he, thank you, Jane. Apparently he just flat out lied to, I don't know, I don't know the details yet, but he flat out lied to Biden? Really? I won't. This time I'll mute it. Maybe that'll be better. America. Yeah, we see you. We see you, Manchin. Devil. 5 of Pentacles. He's trying to be Mr. Moderate. Okay, I've got to check on Alfie. I'm so sorry about this, guys. I'll be right back. They're fine. Matter of fact, if I lower that, he's right there. Pumpkin's fine. Alfie, you're okay. Good, Pumpkin. Good, Pumpkin. Okay. Everything's okay. Except nobody's going to watch my live streams anymore. Oh, man. Yes, Susan Alice, it's not nice to lie to Biden. Yeah. Joanne says, as soon as you're finished, they'll go to sleep. They're just like kids, yes. So. Oh, I'm with you, Dave. Ms. Cat M says Linda G thinks some people may cross the aisle and Build Back Better. Okay. Leah Packman says, you have 2 toddlers. Yeah. Yes, I do. All right. Let's try this again. How closely is Manchin working with the Republicans? Closely is Manchin working with the Republicans? And did you just flat out lie to Uncle Joe? Seriously? Did you just flat out lie to Uncle Joe? Is that what happened here? I'm doing a reading on Manchin, maybe Biden, and I'm getting the card of Trump the man. Closely are you working with Republicans? Not as close as they want. I'm getting the Republicans being weak in this situation. I'm not picking up on him being completely, in their pocket. He did go on Fox News though to say that he wasn't going to participate, or he wasn't going to be a part of BBB, Build Back Better, which is really a thumb in the eye. But they're trying to woo him, and his constituents are giving him all kinds of grief. He's being pulled back to the right. All right, did you just flat out lie to Biden? Really? Yeah. I'm working with you on this big money thing and secrets. And he's not going to be very popular. Does he care? Does he even care if he's popular or not? Taylor B said Republicans had held a fundraiser for him. Jeez. Jeanette says it's a real thumb in the eye to his constituents. Yes. So, Alicia Marie has a great question. 12230. What's going to happen to Manchin now? There's trying to pretend that you're a moderate. But it's a whole other thing when even the White House press secretary calls you a liar. Gina, yes, Joe is a Scorpio. What's going to happen to Manchin now? He's going to get some big buffers between him and communications coming into him, so he doesn't have to listen to people lose their minds. 9 of Cups. King of Wands. Page of Wands. 3 of Pentacles. Knight of Swords. I should just go get him. Message from the far right. Republicans, objections. But this is aggressive law enforcement, a lot of worry. And I got this card for the reading, and that's my card for the January 6th committee. I'm not saying Manchin was a part of the insurrection. I'm saying I really do think that things are going to happen here with the committee and legal stuff they bring in. It's going to change the balance of power. It's going to take away. It's going to take away a lot of Manchin's power. I wonder if they just lose enough people in the Senate that Manchin doesn't have his saying I'm not going to vote for that doesn't have the power that it did. But I keep getting these cards over and over and over. That's what I keep getting. Hi. How are you and your brother today, besides loud? Huh? You doing all right? You gonna sit in my lap now? Are you tired of listening to him? There we go. If you want something, you can come up here. There's what it looks like is there's a door closed downstairs, and so Alfie has gotten it into his little toddler head that he absolutely must be in there, and if there's somebody in there, they must be trapped. And he does this sometimes. You're okay. Kelpie says, kick those involved in the insurrection out and Republicans lose seats. It's what I keep picking up. It seems too good to be true. But it's what I keep picking up. Okay. One 26:30. I'll be right back. Okay, sweetheart. Yes, you're a good boy, but I know. Go here. I need to know you're all right. When you cry like that, you might be hurt. I know, and that would upset me. So I don't want you to be hurt. So I need to know you're all right. So we're going to hang out here. Yes, we are. We're going to hang out here. So I know you're okay. I'm guessing Boo Boo left. So I'll have to deal with that too in a minute. Okay. So when one gets whiny, the other gets whiny. All right. So there was a really good hello. Kurt Bardella, opinion columnist, wrote in the USA Today that Democrats have a problem with fear, and by that I mean no one is afraid of them. So Mark Meadows, House of Representatives last week voted to hold former White House Chief of Staff Mark Meadows in contempt of Congress. You would think the threat of criminal prosecution would provoke cooperation from someone like Meadows. Oh no, they're both in here. Good. Who once championed strong congressional oversight. Instead, he responded by going on Fox News. And basically, there need to be teeth behind what the Democrats are doing, and also he had this Bardella. He had some good suggestions. Instead of investing months on gigantic pieces of legislation that no one understands, break them up into easy to digest pieces that can be just as easily messaged. Pass an avalanche of bills that are common sense solutions and play well on Main Street. Meanwhile, instead of issuing reports, hold hearings. If people want to take the fifth, make them do it on camera. Elevate your most gifted communicators like Eric Swalwell, Jamie Raskin, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, and sideline those who aren't up for a ballroom brawl. Stop. Now. Sorry. Sideline those who aren't up for a ballroom brawl with the likes of Jordan, Gates, Gohmert, and Boebert. Republicans are waiting in the wings to assume the reins of power. The moment they do, they intend to make life a living hell for President Joe Biden and Democrats. The GOP knows exactly what to do with power. Democrats seem almost embarrassed to use it. So, first of all, yes, I think I think this is very good advice. Certainly in break up some of these great big multi-trillion-dollar bills. So is that what will the Build Back Better plan be broken up into smaller, easier to digest pieces? And or will Congress pass an avalanche of bills, common sense solutions that play well in the mainstream, that sort of thing? Will they do this? Because it's better messaging, it's better, they can point to specific things, break things down into, it's like, oh yes, I like that. Oh, I like that. Okay, that's going to help. That's going to help. That's going to help with this bridge over here. That's what's going to help with that power plant over there. Oh, this is going to help the roads. This is going to help the healthcare. This is going to help. So people, it's like, oh yeah, there's another thing Congress is doing. Oh, another thing Congress is doing. Oh, another thing Congress is doing. M. Kelpie says it would give them more to hem and haw about. They've already got that. And thing is even the stuff they've passed, how much credit are they getting for it? How much is it helping them politically? It's politics. I mean, politics is half of politics is PR. Electra Storm says they've been doing that, though. Yes and no. But you get the multi-trillion-dollar bills. And this idea from Kurt Bardella was to break those up into smaller things. And so it's easier for messaging and to get the American people behind it. Partnership. That's the idea. Electra Storm says you should ask why the press ignores them. Because it's not sexy. It's not politically sexy. It's a black box. It's hard to message that. Gina says Katie Porter did a whiteboard on the BBB, and I bet it was amazing. And that's why he was saying they should elevate people like her to do the messaging. Be the main messengers. All right, Six of Cups, Fool, Magician, Page of Swords, Queen of Swords. Trouble's coming for Trump. It just is. All kind of legal trouble's coming for him. And if the Democrats can look like, if Biden can just focus on being the magician who is solving America's problems, as the more all this garbage from the past comes up, that will help Biden, but also what they have done can help. So actually, I think the last question should be at 1:35. Let's have a look at Biden's poll numbers. Biden's poll numbers. Okay, let's have a look at that. They're sulking. If you're wondering what they're doing, they're sulking. Electra Storm saying what needs to happen is the indictments for Trump. Once that happens, the rest of that party will fall. there's going to be movement. I don't know about the party falling, but there will be. I keep getting cards and energy that says there's going to be a big change. So, Biden's poll numbers. Hey, Uncle Joe. Nine of Swords. It is rather vexing. It's frustrating. Fool. Ace of Pentacles. Judgment. Knight of Cups. Biden has tried to stay out of Merrick Garland's way. But once there are criminal charges filed, once he can no longer influence anything, because right now it's just helping, all this delay and all this is helping Trump and the Republicans. This is the midterm elections, but once the Democrats are actively coming to bring down the Trump dynasty, that will help. I hate to say it, but so many of our fellow countrymen and women, they only respond to aggression. He's fighting. He's really, that's the government you want, huh? I'd rather have quiet. I'd rather have a government I can forget about, because they're just doing a good job, middling, helping people. Diana Cachet says, yes, rule number 1 of the cat kingdom is no door is allowed to be closed. Exactly. Electrostorm says drama. Yep. Pamela Bryant says, you are so polite. I have other words. Oh, I do too. But it's 1:58 here in Chicago. I am so sorry about all the interruptions today. I keep threatening them that I'm gonna, when they make me really mad, I threaten to turn them into little rugs and warm my feet, but they don't seem to believe me. Wonder why. All right, that's going to do it for me for today. That was a joke, by the way. I would never do anything to hurt them. Yes, dear. Oh, he's a kitten. So apparently they're going to sign us off for today. So from the 3 of us here in Chicago, I hope you have a wonderful day. It's 1:59 here in Chicago. So it's almost 2 o'clock. At 4 o'clock, I'll be over at Book Art Media doing creative sprints. And other than that, I will be right back here tomorrow at noon, because I'm here 365 days of the year. I don't have anything big planned for this week, but as far as the channel goes. But later today, I'm seriously thinking about putting I'm going to call a suggestion box up on the community page. So if you have any suggestions, requests to a point, just all I ask is please try to be nice. If you say things that are really critical, you will hurt my feelings. I'll try to have a thick skin, but I'm asking because I do want, I can't get better if I don't listen to some constructive criticism. But I want to know what you guys think. I want to have a better channel for you. All right, hang in there. Just rat. I love that. I saw Pumpkin's body language when you chastised him. Oh, really? Yes, that is true. Alicia Marie is saying, apparently the cats have many suggestions. That's true. Joanne saying, you are perfect. Thank you. Don Gup, no more kitty slippers. No. Okay. Oh, God. Thank you. Thank you, DDN. Thank you, Sharon. Thank you, Dave. All right. Hang in there. I will see you later on Bookart Media, or I will see you right back here tomorrow. Thank you. And happy holidays. Yay. They're good days ahead. Don't forget. Don't forget.